Bangladesh Chief Interim Advisor Mohammad Yunus has just ignited a new diplomatic firestorm. In a recent meeting with Pakistan's top general, he has given a shocking gift. In this gift, there is a map, and this map shows the northeastern part of India as a part of Bangladesh itself. This particular gift and this particular image has rattled people in New Delhi and also has shown the deep fault lines that exist in the geopolitics of South Asia. In this particular video, we are going to decode what is the reason behind such gift and to what extent it has practical implications as far as the Indo-Bangladesh relationship is concerned, and also how it fits in the overall India-Bangladesh-Pakistan fault lines that has emerged in the recent time, especially after the ouster of Sheikh Hasina in the Bangladesh as such. Now, first of all, to understand the recent controversy, we know that after the ouster of Sheikh Hasina, still Bangladesh has not conducted a democratic election. The power is being captured by Mohammad Yunus as such, and he is leading what he refers as the interim government of Bangladesh. Now, during one of the meeting with General Sahir Samzad Mirza, he has given a distorted map, as you can see from here in this particular book, and the cover of basically the map you can see is on the cover of the book. The book is referred as Art of Triumph, Bangladesh's New Dawn as such. Now, the northeastern part of India here is being shown as a part of Bangladesh, which has led to diplomatic and public outrage, especially in India as such. So let us try to understand what is this distorted map issue, because about this also few months back we have discussion in Parliament of India as well. Now, in this map, the map shows what is referred as Greater Bangladesh. Greater Bangladesh is a concept that was devised by Sultanate Bangla, an organization that is based in Dhaka. This organization is believed to be fundamentally Islamic fundamentalist in nature, and not only northeastern part of India, but also they claim that Greater Bangladesh include regions such as West Bengal, Bihar, Jharkhand and Odisha as such. First time this map was displayed in Dhaka University exhibition earlier this year during the time of Bengali New Year, and this has led to severe public criticism in India and also from some corners of Bangladesh as well. There has been a political response from India as well. And in this context, we talk about government of India has clearly stated that Bangladesh need to be wary of what kind of masses it is trying to give as such. Now, also we have to understand the anti-India sentiment we have seen developing in Bangladesh, and that began somewhere in year 2024 when, due to the student movement or large-scale student protest with the leadership provided by Mohammad Yunus, they were able to ouster Sheikh Hasina. Sheikh Hasina was fearful of her life, and many of her ministers and generals fled with her, and since then she has taken refuge in India as such. Then Bangladesh has been under the clutches of interim government led by Mohammad Yunus, and this government has shown a clear shift in diplomatic posturing as far as the Indian policy or policy toward India is concerned. Not in that it is distancing itself from India, but also it seems to be migrating toward the close proximity of Pakistan and China as such, and this is coming at the same time when the ties with India is straining, not only in diplomatic and political sphere but also in the economic sphere as such. Now, Indian political response, if you try to understand about this entire concept of Greater Bangladesh and the map is concerned, the issue was raised by Randeep Singh Surjewala in the Rajya Sabha in the month of August, and External Affairs Minister of India S. Jayanagara has replied that such kind of ideology, such kind of basically concept comes from a group that is backed by Turkish Youth Federation. So there has been a linkage, ideological influence or linkage with Turkey as well, and also university in which the Bangladesh map was displayed, Greater Bangladesh map was displayed. University has clearly stated that not any kind of linkage with this particular group as such. University is not responsible for such kind of display. India's position has been clear and consistent in this regard, where India has reaffirmed its sovereignty and has asked Bangladesh to respect territorial integrity as such. Now, this is not for the first time. Mohammad Yunus also has given several controversial statements in the early month of this year as well. For example, when he was on a visit to China during meeting with Premier of China Xi Jinping, he has made a controversial remark on northeastern part of India itself. For example, he called northeastern region of India as landlocked in nature, and also he has talked about that the only guardian of the Indian Ocean is Bangladesh here. Now, if you look at the map of northeastern India, you can see here this is Sikkim, this is Bhutan, and he talked about also this narrow corridor which is referred as Siliguri corridor that provide connectivity between the mainland India and the northeastern part of India. So many scholars also have said that his remark also draw attention to the Siliguri corridor, where he has asked China to come and come and participate in development projects, infrastructure projects, and all that. So there was a kind of veiled threat that that he gave to India as such. Not only that, he has totally ignored several different projects that India is trying to build here to ensure and improve connectivity in the northeastern India. Not only that, he also has downplayed BIMSTEC connectivity role, of which both India and Bangladesh are member. Now, in the entire statement, it was seen as provocative and strategic signaling, where it is clearly seen Bangladesh is drifting closer to the allies, that is China and Pakistan, and creating a distance from India as such. As far as the northeastern India is concerned, India has put it in the strategic perspective, and it believes that northeastern India can serve as a major connectivity hub to connect India with both South Asia as well as Southeast Asia. In this regard, several key initiatives have been taken by India, the major one being Kaladan project, which try to connect Kolkata port of India to the Sitwe port in Myanmar, and then through Myanmar we can further connect riverway, through river transportation, through roadway transportation, railway transportation, we can further connect it to the northeastern states such as Mizoram, and then from Mizoram we have further development of rail lines connecting it to the Silchar in Assam, and then further to Shillong in Meghalaya as such. This is the proposed high-speed corridor that will work in tandem with Kaladan multimodal transit project. Not only that, Government of India also has unveiled its Act East Asia policy. Will try to bridge the gap, both geographical, cultural, and economic, between northeastern region and the Southeast Asia, such as countries like Myanmar, Thailand, Laos, Vietnam, and all that. Not only that, Northeast also is believed to be playing a critical role to establish a regional link to ASEAN countries through a network like energy network, trade network, and transportation network as such. However, the remarks that we are seeing coming from Bangladeshi establishment has raised security sensitivity along the Bangladesh border, and this we are largely seeing post 2024 development in Bangladesh as such. If we look at also briefly a strained India-Bangladesh relation, it is due to the post-Hasina political instability. India has given refused or political asylum to Sheikh Hasina. That also is believed to be one of the reasons why Bangladesh is escalating tension with India, because Bangladeshi government has clearly asked India and has requested to extradite Sheikh Hasina in back to Bangladesh as such. Dhaka is tilting toward Beijing and Islamabad, and overall we are seeing curtailment of cooperation project, whether it was trade linkage, whether it was the transshipment facility that was provided by Indian ports to Bangladesh as such, and overall even economic development as such. And the rising hostility is not only seen among the diplomatic and government quarter, but it has taken or is getting reflected in media as well. So overall political hostility is something that we can see taking shape between India and Bangladesh, which has enjoyed a good and strong relationship since many years, or for many years, at least as long as Sheikh Hasina was in power in Bangladesh as such. Now, the entire overture of Bangladesh toward Pakistan and China creates another problem for India, because there is a risk of cross-border radical influence. These elements might use the disturbances, internal problems in Bangladesh to create ruckus in India as well. There is a possibility of revisionist narratives being played and taking shape in South Asian subcontinent. We also are witnessing sign of the rise of Islamic fundamentalist group in the Bangladesh as such, who have always traditionally allied with Pakistan, and even some of the group even believe that Bangladesh and Pakistan should be a single nation as such. So this challenges India's neighborhood first policy also, and it creates a challenge for India's diplomacy. And overall we can say such overtures, such a statement, such display by Bangladesh test India's diplomatic restraints and engagement strategy. Now obviously there is need for multi-level track to diplomacy is the suggestion that we have seen coming from the diplomatic course of India as well. So that's all about this particular video. If you like the video, please hit the like button, share it with fellow aspirants, and subscribe to the channel for more such content. Thank you very much.